Okay. Oh, hold on, y'all. 1 second. I think I need to clean off the camera. use I'm gonna use a stuffed animal. That just tells you how not ready I am right now. How about that? All right. I might need to do this. Let's see. Okay. Somebody let me know if you can hear me. Don't let me get too far into this, being all excited and can't nobody hear a word I'm saying. Please don't let me do that. Please, please, please. Andrea, she says I'm driving. Please be careful, babe. It ain't that. Listen, get to where you're going, come back. Get to where you're going and come back. It's all good. Let me see how I can Ooh, okay, so I've never actually gone live from YouTube before, but I can heart her comment. Can I respond to you? Let's see. Oh, this is kind of cool, you guys. Let me see. Andreae. Hopefully I spelled that right. Okay, cool beans. Are y'all ready to get into this? I'm excited. I never knew I would be so excited about pots and pans at all. Let me tell people that I'm live so they can come and join. But if you are here, whether you are watching live or the replay, let me know where you're coming from. Let me know whether you are team cast iron, team stainless steel. What's your go-to cookware? Okay. What's your go-to cookware? That's what I want to know. All right, y'all. Give me 1 second. Bear with me. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. I'm getting all distracted. Okay, I'm gonna share this link real fast. And then we gonna get into it. Yes, we are. Hold on. Let's talk about cookware. All right. Let's see. Hey, happy Sunday, y'all. Let me know in the chat where you coming from, where you living. Okay. If you are team, what did I say? Cast iron, stainless steel, enamel. What is your go-to cookware? That's what I want to know. All right. I'm gonna post this. I don't think Threads likes when you send links to YouTube. I feel like they really don't want you to do that. Okay, but nevertheless, what are we doing today? We're talking about cookware. Why? Because I like it. I'm obsessed right now. I have spent way too much time in the middle of the night looking at just beautiful pots. Beautiful, beautiful pots. Can I show y'all one just right now? This is one that I am totally obsessed with. It's heavy, but this is a large enameled pot, my first one, and I'm in love. I'm so in love. And the color, Lodge, this is beautiful. I was asking people like, what should I name her? Oh, that is heavy. What should I name her? And people were like, Marigold, Sunny. I forget what some of the other ones are, but as you can see, I just love this color right now. I'm taking a sip of my tea. I'm just so in love with this color. All right, y'all. So let's get into it. Why we're doing this, I need joy. I ground myself in joy. I really, over the actually for a long time, maybe the last 8 years or so, I found a lot of my joy in the kitchen, making things from scratch, all of those things. And lately, I've just kind of got more into cookware. Especially the more you get into cooking, you start realizing there are cookware for different things. And I'm trying to better understand, like, when do I use cast iron? When am I supposed to really use stainless steel? Somehow along the way, I've also got like this interest in going back into how things used to be, whether it's just like ancestral wisdom, but also just like vintage stuff. So I have started thrifting and semi collecting, I guess you would say, um, Corning Ware. So I'm going to show you what I recently thrifted from them as well too. Okay, so I made some notes. I talked about why we're here. I talked about the joy. I am going to put in a poll. Let's see. And the first poll question is going to be, are you team cast iron or, let's see, stainless steel? How about that? And it might be something different. If it is, then just let me know. Cast iron, stainless steel. Okay, there we go. That'll be fun. Okay, so this is the fun part. Let me show you what I just thrifted. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with this. Hold on, y'all. Of course, my husband is calling me right now. I'm doing a live. I can't talk. Okay, all right. We done, but you want to take the All right. So the first stainless steel, no, not stainless steel, Corning Ware that I have. Look at it. It's like a saucer. It's a saucer. Isn't it beautiful? I'm trying to remember who I got this from. I think most of these were Elders or a Goodwill store. And how you can tell it's authentic is if you look at the bottom and it has like made in USA. That's how you can tell. It was kind of beat up when I got it, but I actually was able to bring it back to life. Y'all see how shiny it is by putting a little bit of vinegar and baking soda in it. And I think you could also do like hydrogen, what is it called? Peroxide. And that brings it back. So I'm in love with that. And then let me show you another one. Oh, look at it. And it even has the lid. It has the lid. Ah, oh my God. Okay, so if you can see these two patterns, I want to talk about this. Okay? I'm going to talk about this. Andrea says you're going to make me pull over. Either pull over or come back, okay? Because I just need you safe, girl. I just need you safe. So before I share this other one that I have, I want to talk about just like some notes that I've been pulling together about what I'm learning about Corning Ware. Okay. Let me know if you know about Corning Ware. You have probably seen this in your grandma's kitchen. Your mama or your grandma for sure had Corning Ware. Okay. And you probably saw the iconic, what was it called? Spice of Life. Look that up. I guarantee this was on your table. All right. So some history about Corning Ware. Corning Ware, I think, came out in the 50s. I think 1958 to be exact. But the reason why it was so cool was because it has been made out of this material. I think it's called, what do they call it? Pyroceram. Am I saying that right? Pyroceram, which is a heat-resistant glass ceramic material that was made out of military applications, y'all. Okay, and I want to say I read somewhere where it was like whatever the plane nose tips were made out of, this did it. So it meant like it was fire resistant. You could take it from the stove to the table. and it also gave this aesthetic as well too. So our grannies and them was like in love with this stuff back in the day. Okay. So it became wildly popular due to its versatility. It's durable. Okay. It's able to withstand high extreme temperatures, especially temperature changes. So going from whether it's the stove top to the oven to the microwave, even being freezer safe. They don't make stuff like this no more. You know what I mean? They don't make stuff like this no more. Um, it started getting really popular though. It became a kitchen staple throughout the 90s. I'm sorry, the 1960s to the 90s. And they released just several classics. So this is what we're going to talk about first. The blue cornflower. And I think I have another one. Hold on one second. I haven't even like taken all this stuff out and I'm so nervous to break it. Okay. Hold on. Oh, here she is. Look at it. It's the classic blue cornflower. Y'all. It's perfect. I'm gonna put it back in because I'm so nervous to break it. And it comes with a lid. So people were like buying this stuff on Etsy for thousands of dollars, which is crazy. But they are. And apparently, if you find it, you want to make sure that you try to get a lid to it as well, because that can be hard to find. So, oh my gosh, I could so nerd out to this. The blue cornflower, which is also this, it is the first and most iconic pattern. First and most iconic pattern. It features, what does it say? A blue floral motif. Yes, it does. This pattern was in continuous production until 1988, making it one of the longest running and most recognizable Corning Ware designs. Due to its popularity, Corning Ware has reissued blue cornflower in a special anniversary edition. So I'm really curious what Corning Ware is doing right now. But apparently these are coming back, y'all. I think everything is coming back. Even getting back to, our ancestral ways, how our elders cooked, how they prepared meals, whether we're doing it for fun, joy, or because we have to. I really feel so strong about this. I'm still trying to understand why, but I think I know, especially what we're seeing today. Um, we've just gotta learn some things. We've got to remember. And then pieces like this, I think, are just classic. It makes you feel good. Okay, so that was the blue cornflower. And then we have the Wildflower. Okay. And this pattern was released in 1977 and it remained in production until 1984. So just a couple of years shy before I was born. And it features, of course, the orange, yellow, and blue flowers and green leaves. Yes, it does. And it gives this cheerful and warm aesthetic in the 1970s. So this was very, very popular then. They discontinued this Wildflower though, so it is really a collectible vintage item that I guess I would be considered a Corning Ware enthusiast now. Like, it's a big deal. So my next thing that I have to find is I have to find the Spice of Life. If you have a Spice of Life, I want to see it, show and tell, but I'm gonna find me a Spice of Life. Okay, she said, I've stopped. I have that little pan. You do? You have this one? The little saucer? Let me tell you something. So part of what we're going to talk today about is I need to know, and I'm still learning. So please, I'm not an expert. I want to learn from y'all just as much as whatever you hear today. But this has been perfect for eggs. Scrambling eggs, this has been so perfect in, especially if you put a little butter. Shout out to me learning how to make homemade butter, y'all. Legit a little homemade butter and do some scrambled eggs in here, baby, and it cleans well. Perfect. So perfect. You have another small little one, both from your grandma. I think they used to do the grocery store stamp. Yes. Yep. Yep. It is so special. It's nostalgic. It really is. So there we've talked about Corning Ware. Andrea, I want to know too, since you're in the chat, what's your go-to, girl? What is your go-to? What are you loving in the kitchen right now? Let me know. Please, please let me know. Okay, so next I'm going to talk about other favorites. So let me just say this. I saw like this holistic practitioner doctor, and he did this muscle test on me. And basically, it could tell you what toxins you have in your body. And I think something with metal like really showed up hard. And he was telling me how I need to go on this journey of detoxifying my body. And the first thing that I needed to do was get rid of like my nonstick um, cookware and just how toxic it could be. And so he really suggested that I go more into things like cast iron, stainless steel, those type of things. So that's why I've really started trying to learn about my cookware and why it's important and just how to use it day to day. Let's see. I have not used it. Are you using an electric or gas stove? I'm using an electric stove. I wish that I had a gas stove, but I'm using electric. I'm using electric. But let me know which what do you normally cook with? What do you normally cook with? Okay. So as my doctor um shared with me, one of the first things that I did, it was hard for me to let go of that nonstick cookware, y'all. It was hard. Um Calphalon every day. Oh, I've heard of that. I don't have much experience with it, but I've heard about that. Tell me what you normally cook in it, because I know some things are good for this, some things are good for that, and I'll share some notes on just what I'm learning so far. But stainless steel, apparently there's some tricks with this. And there's some tricks with this as well too. Some of these pots though are expensive. I was like, ain't no way I'm paying hundreds of dollars for no pot. I'm not doing it. But of course, good old faithful Lodge has been in our family. And so when I see it, I'm trying to learn how to take care of it too. But these have been pretty solid, just kind of a pain to clean. So I'm still trying to figure that out. I am not familiar with Magnalite. Is that what you're saying? I'm not familiar with that. What is it? Have no idea at all. Hey, friend! Yolanda's here from Parenting Decolonized. Hey, girl. Did you see that my seeds have started to sprout? The ones you gave me from Wild and Free Family Farm? Y'all gotta go watch that video too. Yolanda sent me and gifted me some, don't get me to crying, some amazing seeds that are sprouting already. I can't remember all that it is right now, but I know that the cranberry hibiscus that you sent is sprouting. The calendula. Is the lemon balm sprouting yet? I can't remember, but it's happening. That was so fast. He said, yes, sis, I'm so excited for you. Thank you, girl. I was just like, it felt like Christmas Day when I saw that little thing sprouting out. I was like, oh my God. Okay, so let me go back to my notes real quick. And please, Andrea, let me know Magnalite. I don't know. Magnalite, am I saying it right? Is old school. She got it from Granny. You have one. Okay, I'm gonna look this up. I just feel like The ancestors are speaking to us through cookware, or speaking to me through cookware right now, as they are calling me back to their practices. There's something about the remembrance of the dishes that they made and the soul that they put into it, and just the resourcefulness that they had, and trying to just remember to bring some joy, into our homes while we're doing it. So maybe that's why my spirit is just lighting up the way that it is right now. So Yolanda, also let me know, with parenting decolonized, what are you loving and using right now? Like, what's your go-to? Is it cast iron? Is it stainless steel? What are you normally reaching for? And what's bringing you joy in the kitchen? All right, so let's talk about cast iron real quick. Apparently, these cast irons, again, shout out to Lodge, not sponsored, but Lodge call me. Because I'm buying a lot of y'all stuff. Okay. And I'm loving it. I think it's affordable, it's practical, it works, it lasts. So part of me is like, why would I spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on something like this? Does just fine. Oh, you're from Louisiana. What part? My husband is from Louisiana. Gina, I don't know if you're familiar with that. It's a small town. Oh, you said you don't use either. Our place pans. Okay, I'm not familiar with that. So I'm learning some things here. I got some stuff to research. Oh, but you do use your enameled cast iron a lot. Listen, I just got my first enameled cast iron. Isn't she beautiful? Just look at, oh Lord, please don't let me drop none of this stuff. Isn't it beautiful? Like, why am I so late to the party on enameled cast iron? Why nobody told me? Oh my gosh. At first, I was really worried. I was making some potato soup, and I was like, oh, I done jacked this pot all the way up. But it cleaned relatively well. It wasn't bad. Okay. Magnolite. Oh, Magnolite is cast iron. Okay. You use your Dutch all the time. Okay. Maybe I need a smaller one then, just to make it a little bit easier. She said, oh, she cute. Ain't she cute, girl? She is cute. She bad. She bad. Lake Charles. I have heard of Lake Charles, and I've known some people from Lake Charles. Y'all are good people. And you've heard of Gina too. Shout out to Gina. Shout out to everybody in Gina and Lake Charles. Okay. Cast iron. Apparently, it's good for searing meats, for frying and roasting. That could be why my scrambled eggs turned out horribly. So this is why I'm trying to learn, because you can't use the same dish for everything. So again, I'm learning my Corning Ware ceramic, amazing for egg scrambles. I feel like I haven't had the most luck with stainless steel with eggs though. So what am I doing wrong? Let's see. You have an enameled cast iron roaster that's round to cook in. What are you roasting? I don't really do a lot of meat, but what are you roasting? You said you can use cast iron for eggs? Really? How you do your eggs in a cast iron? Oh, you got to season it more. Okay, so tell me how you season yours and what you season it with, because I've been neglectful. And I realized too. So here's the thing. I've heard a couple of different scenarios on this where some say, absolutely do not put your cast iron in water, soap and water. Do not do that. And then I put it in soap and water. I put it in soap and water. And then I got into a conversation with Lodge actually on Threads, and they were saying You can put it in soap and water. You just got to make sure, I guess, you dry it well and season it. So I'm curious about how you season yours. So you season it in bacon fat or lard? Whoa. That's straight old school right there. For one, I don't eat bacon. Two, I don't even use lard. So I'll tell you what I have been doing, which I need to do a better job at and be more consistent with, because I'm also curious, how often are you supposed to season it? Like, what is that schedule supposed to look like? Oh, if you guys don't mind too, please like. I think I'm supposed to tell y'all this. Like, you're already commenting. Make sure you subscribe as well. Thank you. So what if I don't have those things? Vegetable oil, that's what I've been using, which is gonna start being difficult because I'm starting not to use vegetable oil or cook with vegetable oil anymore. So I'm wondering if I could do olive oil. And I thought I also saw on a thread somewhere that olive oil works good. So I don't know. Do I eat chicken? We do a lot of chicken, even though I try not to eat too much. I was vegetarian for a really long time and then started getting back into some chicken here or there, but my family eats it quite a bit. So let me know. I probably do need to season this. I thought I also saw for cast iron to scrub it with a lemon. I tried that and that actually worked pretty good too. I just don't want my stuff to be dirty. I want it like, how do you sanitize it? Also, if you're not using soap and water, make it make sense, please. Help it make sense. Um, okay, let's see. If you make a broth, save that oil that rises to the top, and you can use that to season after you clean with the oil. What? What? Okay, you're gonna have to help me connect the dots on that one. That's new, but I see where you're going with this. I've never heard of that. Okay, so you don't season your enamel though, do you? Right? Okay, I can use grapeseed or avocado oil too. I do have those. So no olive oil? I hope I didn't mess my stuff up. And then what do you scrub it with? Okay, so no, enamel does not need seasoning. Okay, that's good. And hopefully soap and water is okay with that too. Speaking of enameled, I am reading as I'm doing my research that braising, stews, soups, and slow cooking is good for this. I also heard for the cast iron, you should not do acidic foods in your cast iron. Are y'all familiar with that at all? So things like chili, spaghetti sauces. I need to understand why. I don't know if I put that in my notes somewhere, but I did ask that question, like, why is enameled best for acidic? I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure. But apparently, cast iron and enamel Dutch ovens both retain heat very well and can be used on the stove or oven. So I really do appreciate that. Um, some quick care tips that I did research. Cast iron does need seasoning, but I keep hearing do not soak it in water. So I'm wondering, is the key word soak or is it do not put water in it at all? Like, make it clear. You make sauces in enameled ones and soups and put it in the oven for even cooking. Girl, see, all this time I thought I knew what I was doing when it came to cooking. And then I hear words like even cooking, and I have no idea what that means. What is uneven cooking? I don't know. Okay, you said don't soak it. Okay. I feel like I grew up seeing my mom or grandparents somewhere, somehow, maybe I'm dreaming, but putting a little bit of soap and water and putting it on a stove and letting it like get to a boil and then cleaning it that way just to help get the residue off. Is that a no-no? You said you wish you could talk. You know what? You want to come on here? I don't know how I don't know if you're in a position to. I've never done that because I'm doing it in YouTube Studio today instead of StreamYard. Girl, you bet stop it. Talking about, don't you ever. You are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know how to do it, but I'm gonna figure it out. Share. Dang, Yolanda. Hold on, girl. How how can you how do I get you on here? That would be so fun. I'm about to ask Andrea, you want to come on too? Come on. Help me Google how to do it. That would be so fun. Talk about a party. How do I do it? Okay, hold on. Okay, you said don't soak it. You can clean it with soap and water, then you dry it. Okay, so the thing is just don't soak it. Okay. Okay. All right, let's ask ChatGPT, y'all. Hold on, let's see. Hey, so I'm doing a YouTube live, and I have a couple people that I want to bring in the live with me. How do I do that while I'm going live? Okay, hold on, let's see. Okay. Oh no. It says it only works on mobile only? That sucks. Okay, we'll have to come back. That really does suck. We'll have to schedule. I'm going to schedule something so that we can all be on the screen together, and that will be really fun. But I can't believe that you can't bring people on while you're talking. Boo! YouTube, fix this. So basically, mostly you want to get it to a place where just paper towel to wipe it out because it's non-stick from being seasoned. Okay, I got it. I'm following. This is very helpful. Last thing on a cast iron, I think. How often do you season? That's my next question. Um, how often do you season? Oh, and I do have in my notes that it was said cast iron gets better with use. So the more you use it, the better it gets. And it helps to build a natural non-stick surface over time. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, okay. I have some fun facts also. It says scrub it with half a potato and salt, rinse, dry, and reseason. Huh. Okay. Well, apparently, dang. I just don't feel like mine is seasoned right. Do they come seasoned? Do they come like that? I don't know. And what's your preference? This is for anyone that comes back also. Do you prefer cast iron or enameled when it comes to cleaning? Oh, she said, they say they are pre-seasoned. It's a lie. Why you gotta lie? Why? Oh man. Okay. So that's cast iron. Let's talk about, yeah, we do need a Zoom call. We do. That would be really cool. I need to plan that. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah, let's figure that out. That would be really cool. All right, stainless steel, real quick. I'm still trying to figure out stainless steel. She said, no, they are lying, not pre-season. Why would you lie though? Is it because not to deter people from buying it because they don't know how to season it like myself? Because yeah. Oh wait, you can't hear? I don't know. Okay, so throw it in the oven and season it often. Try not to wash it if there are no bits on it. Just wipe it out. Okay, so what I'm hearing you say is basically try to season it after every time I'm using it. That feels like a lot. But listen, I don't have a choice because like that holistic practitioner doctor told me, he was like, we've got to stop using this toxic cookware. It's cute, it's pretty, but we got to stop using it. Oh, y'all, it might get ghetto in here in just a second because the iPad is only going to hold my daughter for so long. If you know, you know. So I'm gonna get to this stainless steel real quick. Stainless steel is known as being the versatile MVP. That's what I'm hearing. It is good for everyday cooking, high heat, boiling. I do use it often for boiling, sautéing, even making sauces. It says that it doesn't react with acidic foods. Here she comes. Don't pay attention to what she's wearing. Okay, she got herself dressed today. Hi, Aubrey.
Mama, with my cheese.
Okay, you can go get it.
Yay!
She's learning to be independent, so we're gonna see.
Why is this cheese dirty?
It's not. Go ahead and get it out the drawer. Okay. Let's see. I got it. Oh, okay. Got your AirPods. Cool. Always need seasoning. I don't like that. I guess I just need to find a good rhythm then. Aubrey says, "Hey, Auntie Yolanda, you hate stainless steel? Tell me why. Tell me why. I just haven't figured it out yet." Okay, so here's some tips that I'm hearing though. So maybe this will help us though. It says always preheat stainless steel before adding oil to prevent sticking. Okay, and then it says to do the water test. So somebody on Threads told me to do this. I'm trying to remember what I was making, but basically they said if I was frying something in a stainless steel, to let it heat up all the way first. Aw, yes, aw. To let it heat all the way up and then put my oil in. And when I tell y'all I was scared, I was so scared. I just knew something was about to combust, but it didn't. And it was amazing. Like total difference with my frying experience in a stainless steel by letting it heat up first. So now I'm seeing again, aside from preheating it first, doing a water test. Okay, so that's when you flick a few drops of water in the pan, and if they dance and evaporate, it's ready for oil. Look at that. Okay, I am just supposed on Threads. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that I make that connection. Stainless steel doesn't release right. Girl, I don't know what that mean. What that mean? What's a release? Also, stainless steel will stick and then it'll release once the meat is seared. Okay, so y'all on the same page. I don't know what release means. I don't know. And I feel like I don't know if I would sear meat in it. I don't do a lot of meat, but yeah, that's it, Andrew. That is it. Y'all are talking like elders, and I'm not. I'm trying to learn from my elders, but y'all break it down. Okay, so apparently releasing means when you try to flip it, it releases from the pan. Oh, okay. Hi, Miguel. What's your question? Hopefully, I have an answer. Also, just so everybody knows, my black finger is heavy, so don't come in here acting crazy. Okay? I'm telling you right now. But what's your question, love? Let me know. So water test, Yolanda. I'm trying to. My antennas is up. Okay, Miguel, honey. Um, I'm sorry, you have to go. We are we're not aligned. Okay. I, listen, don't give me the cutting up. Okay. Anywho, oh wait. So after searing meat, it says to add broth or wine to lift up the flavor a little bit. This is fancy. This is fancy. Okay, but I'm learning something. Maybe I will try to do this release stuff that y'all are mentioning. So basically you said it sticks. Is that what you're saying? Let me know. Um okay, so here's the thing. When it comes to Corning Ware, maybe it's just me, but they say I don't know if these were meant for us. Because they say these are like casserole dishes. I don't make casserole. I mean, the only casserole I know of is like broccoli cheddar casserole. But what else do you make in a casserole dish if you don't make casserole? So I'm gonna have to figure that out. But again, I'm just in love. I'm in love with it right now. I really am. All right, let's see. What else do I have? All right. I think we're gonna wrap this up in a minute. If you're still here at this point, again, I have to remember to tell people to like, to subscribe. Y'all know all those things. Fun facts and random pro tips. Okay, this is what I've been pulling up. Best cookware for eggs. It says cast iron. Yolanda, you said that, or non-stick. So of course we gonna rule out non-stick. We're trying to stay away from that. And it says that stainless steel works too if preheated and oiled properly. So maybe that's what I was doing wrong, is that I didn't let it heat up and then I didn't oil it properly. I'm curious about the oil. Best for simmering and slow cooking. Ooh, this girl is heavy. Okay. Best for simmering and slow cooking. This is it. Enameled cast iron because it holds heat evenly. I still also don't know what holding heat evenly means. But apparently it is perfect for stews and soups. Okay, you said yeah and no spray oil. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Best for high heat searing. Stainless steel is king. Okay. It's also best for pasta, boiling potatoes, and steaming veggies. I can see that. Okay. And lastly, the worst cookware for acidic foods is unseasoned cast iron because it can react with acidic ingredients and leave a metallic taste. That's why you're not supposed to do sauces, acidic sauces, in the cast iron. And it says to use an enameled cast iron or stainless steel instead. I wonder if that also applies to like Alfredo sauce ish, because that's not acidic, right? But ooh, metallic taste. I feel like I've done quite a bit of soups with a tomato base, even chili in my cast iron, and it was good. It was really good. I've also heard, I don't know if this is true or not, that if you are anemic, you should cook more in cast iron. So I'm curious if you're absorbing the iron. Have y'all heard that? I'm really curious. I'm gonna have to research more of that too. Okay, well, that's all I have. I hope y'all are doing okay. I have been trying to stay busy. Um, I have been trying to not watch the news because, oh my gosh. Um, and so that just means that I've just been leaning more into my joy practices today. Hence why I was just like, I'm just going to do a live and I'm going to talk about pots. I'm going to talk about my vintage stuff that I just got. Non-stick I got off QVC. Oh my God, Andrea, listen, the elders are in the chat. I say that with love. You said QVC. Let me tell y'all something. I had a coworker and she was just, her and I were just like having so much fun talking about the things that we had been recently buying. She's like, oh, let me tell you. Oh, she got her KitchenAid mixer. That's what she said. She said, I got it off at QVC. And I was like, what? When was that? And she was like, oh, just for Christmas. And I was like, who? QVC is still around? Who? Who is buying stuff off of QVC? I mean, that's like old school right there. I need to, but I know they had some deals. So if they got deals, I'm about to be with you. Okay. Um, we need a Zoom call. We do. You know what? Hold on one second. Let me make a note. Tell me what your handle was again, Andrew, on Threads, just so I can make that connection. And then I don't know if we follow each other on Instagram, but if you do, that way I could message you so that I can get your email and I could do some coordination. But give me your Threads handle again. I can't remember what you said. I'm sorry. You said what's acidic? I was talking about how the note that I just read explained why you should not put acidic foods in the cast iron. And it's because the cast iron reacts with acidic ingredients, such as like your tomato bases, tomato sauce, yes, which can leave a metallic taste. So that's why. The yellow one is enameled cast iron. Yes, it is. And so far, I love it. It feels like it can rust a little bit around the edges. So I'm just curious, like, how do you prevent that? Or maybe I'm supposed to season this part. I don't know. I don't know. Andrea, I'm not okay. I'm a Fed employee. Girl, listen, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have another check-in. Okay? We're gonna have another check-in so that you can say what you need to say in a safe space. So please tell me your handle and if we're connected on Instagram, just so I can get your information and I'll set up a Zoom room. for us to talk. And I could probably do that right after this. How does that feel? Because I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Craziness. Craziness. I've been hearing all the things from similar people that are in employment situations such as yourself. So I'm sending you love, girl. I hope that you're grounding somehow, some way today, even if it's just with your cast iron. My Lord. She said, I know my friends talk about me so bad when I got my first George Foreman grill. 5 easy payments, QVC and HSN. Oh, Andrea, how did you buy it? Did you call? Did you call in on the phone to get your George Foreman grill? Oh, I'm crying. I'm laughing so hard. I don't know why that tickled me so much. Caller number 50. What are you getting today? We will have that right to you in 5 easy payments. What is your card number? Just suppose. Okay. Oh, thank you for that laugh. See, that's what we need right now. We need community. We need laughter. We need safe space. We need a lot. We need a lot. Oh, thank you for that laugh. Thank you for that laugh. What happened to George Foreman grills? What happened? Okay. Oh my God, I've been on here 52 minutes. Okay. I'm going to get off. I have no idea what's for dinner. I probably need to figure that out. Speaking of all these pots, I'm sitting up here looking at all this stuff, have no idea. Have no idea what I'm doing for dinner. What y'all doing for dinner? I might need a quick recipe because I just have a feeling this week is just about to be emotionally heavy. And the last thing I need is to be stressing about what I'm cooking. So I need to do better with planning. They turned into panini presses. Oh my gosh. Hilarious. Where is the lie? Yo. And they were horrible to clean. And don't let you have misplaced. You remember that little white tray that you put under the George Foreman to catch the grease? And if you didn't put it under fast enough, you'd be like, dang, got grease running all on my counter. It was a mess. Oh, these are good memories. Oh, golly, my lashes. Hold on. Okay, let me get up off of here. Andrea, I'm gonna reach out to you. Yolanda, I'm gonna reach out to you. Maybe we could jump in a Zoom and just personally check on each other. This was good. This was fun. Thank you for joining. If you're watching the replay, feel free. I'll still respond. Let me know your thoughts on all that we talked about, what you're loving in the kitchen right now, what's bringing you joy, what you're cooking, all of those things. Okay? I'm going to go, sending you love and light, beaming ease to your nervous systems. Okay? Take good care of yourself. Take good care. Okay? All right. Bye, y'all.